So in the second box, we have these 5 interchangeable screwdriver shanks that had this 1/4 inch drive end on them. So this is from a different lot in that auction. This is what they actually were for. There's the part number on the box. I don't know if that's the set number or the box number. And if you see here, this ratcheting screwdriver, it does have a hex end on it, but these pull out, and then it has an extension. It has a square drive to square drive, so you can use it as like a nut driver. And then here's like the full set that would go with it. I think I'm missing one piece in the second set. And in this box, it also has this stubby hex driver, and this one is also the interchangeable end on it. So this set has quite a few different options. You can turn this into a stubby, a long shank, a hex driver, a 1/4 inch driver, and then it has all these dedicated bits. So pretty versatile set. Almost 97% of our viewers are not subscribed. Become a subscriber today. It really helps out the channel. Thank you. Okay, moving on to box number 4. First up, we have these orange hard handle ratcheting wrenches. There's a 5-piece metric and standard set. Now these look pretty grimy, but it's just dirt and dust really that's built up on there. So little cleaning will go a long way here. Next up is this blue point ratcheting hex bit holder. There was also a set of these triple square bits in here. Well, I see the ones on the end here are Torx, and then the last 4 here are the triple square. So I don't know if this set's for a specific purpose. There's the part number. Next we got this blue point screw removal tool. Okay, so this is sort of interesting. It looks like we have a little hammer-like piece that would go into a air chisel. Looks like it's got a T-handle, maybe as like to hold on to it as you're using it. Then it has a hex opening, and it comes with these hex bits in it. So I guess this is for really stuck screws, kind of like you would maybe use like an impact driver. I've never seen that before. All right, next we got these 3 ratcheting hex bit drivers. So we have a straight, and then we have 2 offset. This is like a reverse offset, I guess. And this is a normal offset. And we also have this blue point hex bit set. The next item out of that box is going to be this set of shallow 1/2 inch drive impacts. This is metric. It goes up to 30. It's a set from 20 mil to 30. I think there's one missing. So this set is 20 mil to 30 shallow. I don't know if in one of the other boxes there's a set up to the 19, because I think most of this set would be at least probably from like 25 on up would probably be an additional set to the normal set you'd buy off the truck. All right, next out of that box we have this blue point 22-piece 3/8 drive pass-through socket set. Of course, it has both metric and standard sockets in there, and the ratchet, of course. Then we have this rail of stubby Torx bit, all 3/8 drive. I don't know that this is the holder. I would certainly imagine it's for a different type of set, since there's such a big gap in the hole. But nice little set of stubby Torx. Next out of that box is this set of ball hex wrenches, snap-on, and these are SAE. Looks like it's either never opened or put back into the original packaging. And then last out of that box is this set of 1/2 inch drive shallow SAE socket, snap-on again. It goes up to 1 inch, 3/8 to 1 inch on this set, 6-point. All right, up next is box 5. First thing out of the 5th box is this blue point set of hex bits and triple squares, Torx bits, Phillips flat tips. They're all like little shorty, stubby 1/4 inch drive. Then we got a selection of screwdrivers, picks, scratch-alls. These are all snap-on, I believe. This is an awl. Looks like it's a little bent. This might be like well, it's got a tip like an awl on it. I'd have to look up the part number on that one. It's another awl. This is like a hose pick, cotter key pick. Very dirty, but likely will clean up fine. This tool here's a tool I believe is for taking off like door panels for getting behind the clips. Another tool like that is the older version. Longer hose pick. And then we got a long number 1 screwdriver, flat tip, and Matco trim panel tool. And then we have another ratcheting screwdriver. This one right now currently has about a 10-inch shank in it, and this one pops out. So you can change it over to different lengths, or you can change it over to a 1/4 inch driver. And there's the part number on that one. And next up we have this snap-on reamer. This is an R121. I mean, based on the looks of it, barely was used. Here's a nice little 3-piece set of Blue Point step drill bits. I'll definitely be keeping these. In that box was also a little 4-inch Blue Point adjustable wrench. It's got the black oxide finish on it, or black industrial finish, whatever you like to call it. We got a little no-name drill index made in the USA. Couple bits missing. Also had this Master Mechanic. Looks like the old Craftsman. It's made in the USA. It's a countersink kit, so it's got 3 different size drill bits depending on your screw, and it's got the little holder that they go in. I do woodworking, so these are always handy. Next up is this Blue Point cutter kit. 4 different size cutters. Now, no, I don't claim to know what they cut. I don't know if that's like a spot weld driller or what. I'll have to look that up. Oh yeah, 4-piece spot weld cutter. The world's finest spot weld cutters. I could use that on the 68 Chevy because definitely have a few panels that need to be patched up and replaced. Alright, next we got this little pouch here. There's the number. It's a 4-piece carbide bit set. These get to be a little pricey when you buy them off the truck. Nice little set. I think I've got 3 or 4, so I'll probably get rid of this one. We have this 7-piece drill bit set, DBH7. Now, I don't know if there's something special about this set. I don't know why they sold just a 7-piece set. Doesn't seem to be any special purpose, but there they are. Little 7-piece in its own pouch. Completely random, we also have this 7/16 snap-on wrench in there. Alright, we got a 10-piece cobalt drill extractor set. And it looks like it's all there. Usually they're missing a piece or 2, but not this set. We got an 8-piece solid carbide burr set. Well, it looks like it's a 7-piece as of right now, unless there's a random piece floating around in a different box. But 7's better than 0, because a lot of these boxes were closed when I bought them, so I couldn't see, what was in them or if anything was in them. And then last thing out of the box number 5 is an 8-piece solid carbide burr set. So now this one only has 4, and I don't know if this is the one I'm missing. It looks a little different than the other ones. So maybe between the two I have a full set, and then I have a 3-piece set. And that's box 5. Alright, box 6 is next. First up is this locking flex head, 1/4 inch drive snap-on. This is a TX936. Blue Point multi-position head, 3/8 drive ratchet. If you're not familiar, these have a little button right here. Pop that out, you can change where you want the head, and then you pop it back in, and then you can ratchet it in any position. So this is a 3/8 drive. Depending on who you are, you call it a rotary head or a swivel head ratchet. Then we have this regular handle 3/8 drive round head that's going to be a fine tooth ratchet. Got this little stubby FK720 3/8 drive. Alright, next up we have this Blue Point. It's a 3/8 drive. It's called a rapid ratchet. Now, I've seen this style on a Blackhawk before. It's where you can turn the handle. You turn the handle and it turns the handle. Alright, then we have this little snap-on soft grip. This is a THNF72. Another, some people call these a puck head, rotary head, swivel head. It's 1/4 inch drive. Looks like the handle has a little cracking started. And then I have this 18 inch 3/8 drive snap-on soft grip breaker bar. Moving on, we have this set of 3/8 drive SAE impacts. This is a Blue Point set. Very dusty and dirty, but I'm sure they'll clean right up. Oh, these are not sockets. Well, they are, but these are for getting out rounded off nuts and bolts. Up next, we got this set of snap-on T-handle nut drivers, metric. We're going racing, fellas. We got something here from the NASCAR. All right, we got a checker flag NASCAR mini mag light. That's kind of cool. I think the batteries go here, so they must be in it, probably corroded. Next, we have this very dusty and dirty set of Blue Point little screwdrivers, stubby screwdrivers, and then it has this this handle with it, this ratcheting handle. So they fit in there like so, and I would imagine this is like a gearless ratchet in there, because it does ratchet, and it has no clicking sound, so it must be like a gearless setup. I don't see any numbers or stamping of any sort on the ratchet, but these, well, this one says made in the USA, but this first one here did say Blue Point. All right, next up we have this set of 3/8 drive shallow impact metric sockets. Biggest one is a 23, and I would say this is the smallest. Looks like an 8. I did count 16 sockets, so 8 to 23 is a 16-piece set. I think every single toolbox I've ever bought with tools in it has had one of these. It's made in Taiwan by Continental, but this is an impact driver, of course, and I'm gonna guess they're good, since a lot of people bought them, so I'm guessing a lot of different like part stores and so on sold them. Handy if you need it. Here's another impact driver. It is a Craftsman. So it's got the hex bit driver on that end, and then you can pop this off, and it's got the 1/2 inch bit on that one. Also in there is this Blue Point hex bit screwdriver with the bits, little case. And last thing in there is a set of deep snap-on 3/8 drive impacts metric from 8 to 24. I counted 17 sockets, and 8 to 24 is 17 pieces.